Right, Clarets, fan reaction, Burnley nil, Anthony Backhouse nil. 10 minutes before the end of the game, probably the 80th minute, I would have said what a poor point. We should have been turning up for that. We should have been well up for it, and we didn't really turn up to win that game tonight. There were certainly moments. I mean, Fleming at the start of the second half, I mean, you've got to be putting that away or at least on target. But, I mean, what else can you say about James Trafford? The lad's still young. He's saved one penalty, which, Tom Daly would be proud of that dive, let's be honest. And the fact that the referee's given a penalty when, their lad's miles outside the box. I mean, he's that far outside the box, he might as well have been in Jimmy Mack's stand. But yeah, like, he's given the penalty, and it don't matter because we've got Super James Trafford in goal, and you felt confident with him for that one. You sort of had a feeling that he was going to go down, get down and save it. And he all right, he might have wasted a little bit of time, but the lads had to tie his shoelace, and you can't do that with goalkeeper gloves on. But Sunderland fans can complain about that as much as they want because he got booked for time wasting for the second one, but it weren't a penalty. The first one, it weren't a penalty, so Sunderland fans can complain about it all they like, but they've got a decision there. That's never the right decision. So, but Trafford's obviously, he saved that first one, and what a save. I mean, you didn't think that he wasn't going to save it. Like, there was no part of me that thought he wasn't saving that penalty. And then obviously the second one, which I don't think it's a penalty. I think it's very, very, very soft. I think the referee couldn't wait to give it, and he's done it again. I mean, all right, this time dark arts were in play. We probably did time waste a little bit before the penalty, but it's the 96th minute. It's a very, very soft penalty. You've already saved one, and at this point, I'm thinking, followed Burnley long enough to know that it doesn't always go right for us. It's not always good. And I was fully expecting their play to go the other way. Trafford's made the save again, and it's a brilliant save, and it's absolutely fantastic, and I can't knock him tonight. I thought he played poor for the most part for the 85 minutes up to the penalties. I thought he delayed on the ball a little bit too much. He was hesitant. Thought his distribution was poor. But you can't knock him because he's done what you need him to do. He's kept another clean sheet. He's saved two penalties. You can't knock him because if you ask me what I want in a goalkeeper, and I've got the great man over my shoulder, but you ask me what I want in a goalkeeper, you want him to save penalties. You want him to make the saves. All right, if his passing is not great, I can accept that as long as they make the saves, and Trafford did tonight. But yeah, like I say, the match itself, it wasn't the greatest of games. I've seen some people say, really entertaining, really good game. Others saying, it was quite boring, it was very sluggish. But first 15, 20 minutes, I thought we were absolutely fantastic. I thought we looked like we were well up for it. But then obviously we handled their press well, and they handled our press well. And look, you could see that there were two teams that are up at the top of the league, and it was always going to feel like that. But like I say, first 15, 20 minutes, we played really well. I thought we were much the better side. Obviously, then they grew into it, and for, the next 10, 15 minutes, we were sort of under the caution. We were backs against the wall defending. They had some good chances. I mean, obviously, they scored the goal that was offside, which, no one can complain because he was miles offside, and I think even he knew it. So yeah, it's barely even acknowledging as an offside goal, to be honest with you. But yeah, then obviously they had that 10, 15 minute period, and then just before half time, I thought we could we could go and nick it. But obviously we didn't. And then second half, I thought we came out. It's weird because in like the first couple of minutes of the second half, you know, we've come out. Fleming's had that chance, which I'd still don't know how he's not hit the target. You know, it's going to be one of them that haunts me. For the the rest of the season, it's going to be one of those moments where, especially if we miss out on, the automatics by a point or something, it's going to be one of them where you think, oh, if only Fleming had put that in the net. But yeah, he's obviously hit it wide, and then they've gone down the other end and hit the post. So yeah, there were chances for both sides, but I think a draw's obviously, the fair result. And it, like I say, it feels like a win because those two penalty saves up until that point, I'd have been not disappointed with the draw, but up until that point, I thought I was disappointed that the way that we'd set up and after the first 15, 20 minutes, the way that we'd carried on. But yeah, happy with the point, happy with another clean sheet. That's 9 now, 9 goals still only conceded in the league all season. I mean, yeah, what else is there to say? We've got a big game against Leeds next time back at the turf. But obviously we've got a game next weekend. But yeah, honestly, so happy with the point. So happy with the point. So proud of the lads tonight. Thought Steve obviously played well like Steve always does. I thought Egan Riley played well like he always does. Thought Brownhill was much better tonight. Thought Foster, do you know what, right, with Foster, and I feel bad because obviously he's had his issues with his mental health and he's only really just come back from his injury, but he's not a winger. Despite the fact of how well he played against Reading, he's not a winger. And I think he played better when he got moved up front than he did when he was on the wing. I thought second half he did play much better, did Foster, on the wing, but that first half, mate, he's not a winger. Company tried him out there. Parker's tried him out there. I think this is Parker's way to try and force the three Joshes, Fleming, and Foster into the starting 11, and we can't. It's not going to work. And obviously, someone's got to be dropped, and for me, it's got to be Foster at the minute. But then again, having said that, I thought Fleming played poor tonight. So, look, it's a big point against a side that are going to be up there at the end of the season. All right, we've missed the chance to go top of the league tonight, but we've got big games coming up, and I would have taken a point at the start of the day. So yeah, especially after Trafford's 2 saves. So yeah, be happy with the draw. Be happy with another clean sheet. Let's go and win next weekend, and let's keep the pressure on. This could be it. This could be the season-defining moment. So yeah, let's keep going. Up the Clarets.